All right, we bring you that report in a bit. As of now, let's move further with other updates coming in from West Asia. Now, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will be visiting the White House next week, and this will make Netanyahu the first foreign leader to meet Donald Trump in Washington, D.C. since Trump's return to power. Now, according to a statement released by the Israeli Prime Minister's office, Trump has invited Netanyahu to the White House on the 4th of February. The meeting comes after the U.S. president repeatedly claimed credit for sealing an ongoing ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. Since the ceasefire came into effect, Trump touted a plan to clean out the Gaza Strip. He also called for the Palestinians to be relocated to neighboring countries of Egypt and Jordan, asking both these nations neighboring the Gaza Strip to take in Palestinians. The idea faced strong backlash from Egypt and Jordan, as well as from European governments. Meanwhile, in a first meeting of Palestinian officials and a U.S. new administration, Trump's West Asia envoy Steve Witkoff met with a top advisor to Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in Saudi Arabia. According to a report, Witkoff sat down with Hussein al-Sheikh following weeks of back-channel communications. And also, Palestinian President Mohammed Mustafa met with the new head of Syria, Ahmad al-Shara, in a first such meeting in 15 years. According to a statement by Palestinian Prime Minister's office, Mustafa conveyed the greetings of President Mahmoud Abbas and the Palestinian people to the leadership and people of Syria. Now, as the ceasefire is in place, UN's humanitarian body, OCHA, said that more than 376,000 Palestinians displaced by the war between Israel and Hamas returned to northern Gaza.
I am now 30 years old, and this is the first time that I am out of words to describe how I feel because of how happy and sad I feel at the same time.
After Israel permitted Palestinians to enter Gaza amid the ongoing ceasefire, thousands of men, women and children were seen heading towards the north part of the Gaza Strip, fully aware that they had little waiting for them but the rubble of their homes.
I'm determined to put my tent on the ruins of my home. And throughout my time in displacement, I kept saying that I will put my tent on top of the ruins of my home. And indeed now, I am setting my tent on top of the rubble of my home. And despite everything, we will remain a resilient people.
The Royal Jordanian Air Force launched a humanitarian air bridge operation to deliver aid to Gaza. According to the Director of Military Information, flights will be conducted every day using Black Hawk helicopters, and the aid will be delivered to Israel's Kisufim crossing. Meanwhile, Israel's UN envoy vowed to cut ties with UNRWA and anybody acting on its behalf. The action was supported by Washington, signaling a change in U.S. position on the agency by the administration of President Donald Trump. Israel's statement drew condemnation from aid groups.
Colleagues, it is time for you to accept, as we have, that UNRWA has failed. It has failed every aspect of its mandate and responsibilities, both morally and professionally. It is now undeniable that UNRWA has been irredeemably infiltrated by Hamas,